Good morning. It is currently about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I am on a mission. That mission is to walk around and try to find some furniture that people threw out and it's on the street now. I've talked about how I want to change around some furniture in my apartment, and this is exactly how I do it and how I got the furniture that's in there right now. There's many things to keep in mind when you are stooping or street furniture hunting, or however you want to say it, to make sure that you have a positive and fun experience. I will classify this as Alex's do's and don'ts of looking for street furniture. The first is a do, and that is do go around looking for furniture at night, as long as you feel safe doing it, because that way people have gotten home from work, put their furniture out in the street, and you can come pick it up before the trash truck does in the morning. Next up is a don't, and that is don't be afraid to look in or around a dumpster, as long as you make sure you don't get bit by a rat, because that will probably ruin your whole furniture searching experience. And I'm not sure about you, but I would recommend not getting bit by a rat if you had the option. Do be sure to look in areas that have a lot of money and where a lot of rich people live, because in my experience, those are the people that will not only buy better furniture, but get rid of more furniture so you can get a lot better stuff. Speaking of finding a good dumpster to look in, I just found this great dumpster outside of a school, and outside of a school is great because there's school furniture, which I think is cool. There's this one desk I think is really cool because it's the kind that is a connected table and a little chair, and I remember having these, but I found this one desk right here where it's like an old vintage style, and I think this is the one I'm gonna take. Now, before I bring the actual table inside, I really need to decide where it's going. The plan right now is to put it right here where this black dresser is and slide the dresser down underneath the television into more of the living room area. So that means that this has got to get moved out the way, and then I can bring the new table in and get that all set up. I completely forgot that there's these big holes in the wall here, and I'm not really sure what they're from. I forget if I had something hung up here, but that's like a weird amount of holes in the wall. So if the new table does not cover them, then that's something I'll have to fix. But at the same time, I really hope the new table covers them, because I did drywall for way too many years and I really don't enjoy it. A big do that you have to remember to do in this is to clean the living hell out of all of this stuff. You don't know where it's been, and you don't know what's happened around it or on it, and especially the fact that this was in a dumpster. I gotta make sure I clean it extra well. I'm not actually planning on sitting at this desk, but I of course had to try it. I mean, why not? Cleaning it, I used not only a hardwood floor cleaner, because I kind of like how it smells, but I also used a just all-purpose cleaner because, like I said, it was in a dumpster. I don't know where it's been. Kids are gross. It was in a school. I mean, I know I was gross as a kid, so it's definitely in worse condition than I thought it was, but in a way I'm kind of okay with that. doing a quick little 2 minutes of research, I also found out that this is a desk from the 1950s, apparently, according to online, and one of them sold recently on, I forget the website, but it was one of those like used websites. I think it might have been Etsy or something, for $400. It's ridiculous. I know this one's not worth that, and I'm not gonna sell it because I like it, but it's crazy. I'm not sure if this is exactly how I'm going to have it set up with these things on it, but I just wanted to stage a little something so it looked nice. But something that also is very nice is I can keep my cooktop right inside of it here, so it's not always out in the open. It looks a lot nicer that way. So now whenever I want to use it, I'll just pull it out, and then look at that, now I can cook. In the long run, it might end up staying on top of it, and then I can keep other things inside of the drawer there, like maybe some cooking utensils or things like that. But so far, I'm liking it. It's very weird to have it look so bright over here because I'm used to this big dark dresser, but it's like a good weird, you know, a big change. I just can't get over though how I think this is like the coolest thing. I'm not sure what it is about it. I think it's just so cool. Oh, other ideas. Another idea I had. My backpack here, I was thinking, what if I put a hook on the little sink here, and then my backpack can just hang right there. I think that'd be kind of nice. Have a spot to go to instead of just ending up, you know, thrown somewhere. I think that's... I will give you one last don't for Alex's guide to getting furniture off of the street, I think it was called. Don't forget where the furniture came from. I spoke on this yesterday a little bit with the lamp, but I really think about it now with this desk for how old it is. I mean, the thing is 70 something years old. Imagine all of the kids that went and sat at the desk and what they've grown up to do, and all of the important projects and important things in life, like making friends and all that stuff, could have happened right at the desk. I think that's so cool. Even the artwork that's scribbled all over the sides of it in pen, what other artwork could it be drawn on the desk, like on a sheet of paper? Then that artwork could be wherever. I think it's a very easy way to remember like little bits of history about the most random objects and think about the stories that those random objects could tell. I think it's super cool.